Hello everyone, my name is Ben Lozare and I am Director for Training and Capacity Building at the Center for Communication Programs. This year we're celebrating the 25th year of training activities at the Center for Communication Programs. And I say 25th year, not exactly the 25th time that we have been conducting the Leadership in Strategic Health Communication, which earlier was called Advances in Family Health Communication, because we've been doing a lot more training program, similar training programs overseas in different languages, in French, in Arabic, and even in Spanish. So we're very happy that we've reached this important milestone, and that is thanks to you, mostly the participants who have given us the opportunity to work with you and establish this very important learning process. I've been facilitating this workshop for the last 22 years. When I first came to Johns Hopkins in 1990, and have been involved very closely in running our training programs also overseas. Now, I think the approach that we have taken is rather unique, and I think this is what helped make our workshops really special, you could say. And number one is we focus on changing behavior, and as you know, people say if behavior did not change, no learning took place. And secondly, we follow experiential learning, or learning by doing. As you may know, we have developed some learning software like Scope and Star Guide, and this allows our workshop participants to apply what they have learned immediately, and this contributes very much to their learning. Number three is we let our participants be responsible for their own learning. We tell them that we're there only to help create a safe learning environment and facilitate the learning process, but ultimately how much they learn depends on themselves. Fourthly, what makes our workshop, I think, rather unique is we focus on the whole individual. We understand that for some, they separate professional work with personal life, but in our training programs, we think that it's best to look at things from a holistic perspective, and thus we are sensitive to and will listen very carefully to the personal needs of our participants. Lastly, is, as you may know, one of the biases of the Center for Communication Programs is entertainment education. So we make sure that people enjoy our learning process. How many people have we trained in the past 25 years? Fortunately, we cannot give an exact figure, but certainly we have trained more than 5,000 people from around the world. And this is based on the annual training program that we conduct here in Baltimore, as well as in the numerous training programs that our program staff and our training staff had done overseas. People say that the workshops that we conduct is a life-changing experience, and I wish I could give you a good description of why that is so. I don't think it's due to any particular significant move that we do in our training programs, but perhaps it would be in the many little things that we do each time we conduct training. I always advise our training teams to ensure that how we conduct our training programs is the primary message that we're giving to our participants. And there's nothing more that gives me great pleasure as when participants will give us the feedback and say that how we conducted the workshop was something that really left a deep impression on them. There's so many anecdotes, pleasant memories that I can share with you. Let me just say that it always gives me deep pleasure whenever participants would write us or when I would meet them overseas and they would tell us how much our training program had impact in their professional as well as in their personal life. I recall being in northern Nigeria in a very remote area one time, and I bumped into a WHO consultant from Yemen. And he said, you know what, I was one of your early trainees in 1991. And he said that the workshop indeed has created a big change in his professional as well as his personal life. So to all of you, I would like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to have these 25 years of learning experience with you. Thank you very much.